Are we starting off with anything?
We've started. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back to Basic Banter for Witches.
Woo, 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 woo,
It's
woo. I'm like
Ooh.
pumped. I'm pumped. Y'all are back. Sorry.
You
I-
are on our YouTube. You've already noticed that we have a beautiful guest with us.
Returning for the third time. We've got Jill with Ottawa Tarot.
Third time.
So
The
much
third
for having
time?
me.
Third or
Third time.
fourth time. Third or fourth
Oh,
time.
this would be helpful if I knew how to count. I think third.
This is third. I was gonna say this is the third. I
Yeah.
absolutely adore having you on. I have
Oh
to
my.
say that, like from the every bit of my being. I was telling Ryan, like my husband, about my week. He goes, "Oh yes, oh Jilly!" I'm like, I'm so excited. So
Yeah.
please, like, yes, thank
I know.
you.
I feel like it's wild because well, obviously we're in three different parts of the world,
Mhm.
technically, but
That's really
it's
funny.
just wild that I could literally be like, yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with Jill today. Like I could literally just like walk down the street and see her, like see
I
me.
actually feel like that though. Like I feel
Yeah.
like we are fast friends, and I just adore you. I actually do. I feel a connection there. You're just amazing. I mean,
Do you guys believe in like kindred spirits that like you
yeah,
can just be friends with somebody automatically?
yeah,
It's
Absolutely.
like
yeah.
exactly
That's
how I
how
feel.
my friends
Yeah.
work.
It's like soul family is what we've said. It's soul family. It's just like it makes sense. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah,
It's
yeah,
so natural. It just clicks. And like Brett, like we're all in three different, totally
yeah.
different parts of the world. And it's like we're just hanging out, we're just shooting the
Mhm.
shit. Like I just love
Yeah,
it. So I'm so
Exactly.
honored to be here, you guys. Thank you for having me back.
Oh
yeah,
God, no, seriously, it's so good. Honestly, such a blessing. Um,
yes.
and as Jill knows, but I don't know if RT, I don't know if I'm gonna, well, I'm gonna like name the episode yet. But we are doing our readings. We're gonna do our monthly slash
I'm reading.
bi-monthly readings, whatever we do these kind of things. So
I'm because it's fucking retrograde.
yeah, we were like crashing out individually here moments earlier about how the retrograde has been going, as I'm
And it's
sure everybody else is recovering.
wild and horrible ways, and and imagine it's also affecting you guys out there in wild and horrible ways. And
Yeah,
you are not
exactly.
alone for sure. That's why it was nice that we had this planned, which I don't
Mhm.
even realize. I didn't actually realize it was retrograde until like
Mhm.
yesterday. Oh, I see. And once once that was once I realized that, I was like, oh, okay, that makes so much sense. And I'm so happy that we're doing a card read because there just needs to be lots of answers. Yeah.
Yeah, I do think that we're gonna hear a lot of like the take this time, don't do anything, just like rest and meditate. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's gonna be like we're not totally acting right now because of the retrograde, but also who knows? Who knows what's in the cards?
I have to say, I really haven't looked into this retrograde at all. I normally reference Emily Dexter's
Yeah.
of the week on her Mondays because I'm like, Emily, tell me everything.
Tell me what's
Tell me
happening.
no.
No kidding. Yeah. Do you have any like feelings or opinions about this retrograde there, Jill?
Oh, it's just been crazy. And I think this is like the perfect time, whether this was intentional or not, for you guys to have this episode right now. I think something was calling you to it. Because there's like, I got a few questions just for the episode today, and they all have a really common theme, which we briefly talked about before, but the theme is just what the hell? There's a lot of like confusion, murkiness, sort of like lost feeling, like a lot of that kind of thing. And I don't know. I think we're ready for Leo season at this point. Lionsgate Portal is coming up on August 8th, which is in
Yes.
Is it
2 weeks.
next Monday? No, it's next Friday. Very good.
August
Okay.
8th, whenever that is. So
Mhm.
we're recording on, I don't know if you guys say the date, but
Yeah.
July 29th here. So,
Yeah.
it's coming up.
Yeah,
So
Okay, so
seriously.
ready for
they're
that
changing.
that eight number there, that abundance,
Yeah.
power coming into our own. So hopefully there's some clarity around that. And hopefully we can give some clarity today with the cards.
Yeah,
I hope so.
absolutely. Be a good preparation for that for people anyways.
And we are so blessed that we got a bunch of people that have messaged us and our page and Jill. And so we are gonna just jump right in because we have like
We've got lots to do.
to do. How
Yeah.
many do we have to do?
About that, 15? Yeah.
How
15.
many? Yeah, we've got lots. So it
Exactly.
might end up being a two-parter. So
It might. I mean, we'll see. I could always break it up into two or whatever, but
see how I
um,
run
yeah,
there. We want to make sure that everyone looks forward to the episode.
exactly. So where should we start?
You know what? Let's start with the ones that were sent to me.
Okay, perfect. Oh, since your hands aren't full of baby.
Yeah, well, Sam just really needs to be involved all the time. I was telling everybody before we jumped on here that Sam was sleeping peacefully, but then she must have like heard me crack my laptop open or something because she's just like,
Yeah,
oh,
we're on.
yeah,
We're on in five.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So my first question from someone that I know, so I'm not gonna pull a card because I know too much, is what the hell do I do about my fucked up family?
Straight up, what
Yeah.
the hell do I do about my
What
fucked
the
up family?
hell do I call it? Yeah. Would you like to do this one, Jill? Warm up there, or do you want me to?
Sure. Well, yeah, like let's are you shuffling over there?
Well, I had just brought it out. I haven't done anything yet, so
Perfect. All right,
yeah.
I have a card here, but we can both bring it in for you here. So, ooh, interesting. Okay, so two cards kind of fell out, so we'll just go over them briefly. They were kind of stuck together here. This one was first, so this one was on top kind of. So I know it's a little bit hard to see here on video, but I'll describe the card. So we're looking at the Five of Cups, okay? So Cups is dominated by water. This is all about the emotional self. So this is very much let's call it a conflict or a challenge issue, whatever there, very rooted in the emotional self. Okay. It's really stirring the pot of our own emotions and kicking things up. The five here, also, we're looking at some communication in this card as well, too. Okay. This card is called Clinging to the Past. I don't super love that for this card, but I think in this case, it might actually make a little bit of sense. This is almost like when our family is sort of like seeing us a certain way or stuck in a certain era, or they see us at a certain age, and you're kind of like, yeah, like I'm not seven anymore. So things look a little bit different. With this card, we do see a little bit of disappointment as well, too, and a little bit of almost like I don't want to call it like regret, but sort of just like, ugh. So there's a lot of emotions being stirred up here. So you might not feel like you're not available at the present moment. It can signify a feeling of loss, grief, disappointment, mourning. Okay, so I think card is almost like setting the stage. The card that was kind of stuck to it, we are looking at the Two of Pentacles. Again, I know it's famously an audio medium, but we are looking here at the card. It's called Moment to Moment. I really love seeing this card anywhere in a reading because Pentacles, it's very grounded, okay? It's like think Capricorn energy, it's rooted in earth, okay? Two is very much like the yin and the yang. It's like the harmony and the balance. This card is called Moment to Moment. I do like this card for you and for maybe your situation because it's very much about, yes, maintaining balance, cycling energy, flowing. Okay. It's really moment to moment. I do like that because it's like, if possible, take it in stride, moment to moment. Where can you be the bigger person? Where can you step aside? Where can you like truly put it in the fuck it bucket? Say, I'm not dealing with this. And just taking everything in the moment exactly how it is face value right now instead of, going, well, we bring it to like an anxiety place or we bring it to a place where we really cling to it, like we see in that Five of Cups there as well. So sometimes in this card, if we feel it in like a reversal position, it just kind of popped out. So I'm not really sure which way it landed here, but I will just mention in a reversal, it can be like a loss of balance or a disorganization. So whatever you can do to like kind of like pull yourself up a little bit, get yourself in the situation in a better headspace, live in that moment to moment, really, taking time to live in the present. Mindfulness for sure,
Mhm.
that's a big bit, but also just like taking it in stride. And even though we see a challenge, we do see like a micro solution just to get you through the right now, if that makes
Mhm.
sense.
No, totally. I always say like be where your feet are right now. Like what can you be right here right now? It's very hard. I only got one. Um, logical, perceptive, insightful, blunt, and exciting intellectual challenge. Wow, intellectual challenge. Brilliant insights, information that you need but might be challenging to receive. Review all documents very carefully. So this is my page of swords or page of, yeah, I don't even know. It's my page. Whenever I see my page, I use like my young teen angsty man. So like it does obviously this no again for my visuals, this is like a card that is like surrounded with butterflies. The first thing that I saw though was like um so like he has like he's got that teenage kind of face. So that kind of makes me feel like he's a little bit more immature. And like, again, there's change around him. So this could be like a resemblance of you're no longer that picturesque of, what they're envisioning you as, or it's a call that change is imminent, right? Like it's maybe just a reminder that like we aren't supposed to be the same. Things need to change. So I don't know, take what you want from that, but
Knowing the situation, the girls are pretty bang on, so
okay, cool.
I think she's gonna be very happy with that answer.
Perfect. I'm glad.
Some clarity in there because families can be really complicated.
No kidding. I think I'll also say that like no family is not fucked up. Just so you know. Just so you know.
They know how to push your buttons because they installed them. So
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So, but I do hope that things get better for your friend. All right. Should I read one of our submissions next?
That would be lovely.
Okay, dokie. Hold on a moment. I have to find them. It's just slow, slow, slow. Come on, what's happening? Christ. Christ. Should I say a name if there's a name? Well, I'll say H. The first one is from H.
Yeah.
I know that they gave their name, but I just said H, and they'll know who it is. So they say, am I on the right path in relationship and finances? And is this job where I should stick it out? Interesting.
Big picture stuff.
I already know who this is from. And my personal I wanted to tell them what to do. I love it.
Yeah. I know. That's where I'm like, I also know this person. So I'm like, oh, like, I mean, I didn't know until I saw this.
Oh, thing. You both know who it is?
I was going to say, Brittany will know. Yeah, but that's okay. You pull for her anyways. I mean, it's hard not to be biased when you know people, right? But yeah.
So tell me, cuz. Tell me what they mean.
That's kind of like where like the alias is great because we're like, who the fuck is this? Because you know what I mean? Like we're channeling like the energy that we've received, not necessarily like the name, because we know a name, we're like, oh God, I know. And of course, again, Jessica wants to be like, move to Ireland, come live with me. I've got a room for you.
Over here.
Come here now. Exactly. Join me here. That's what you should do, and I'll keep you safe forever.
I hope when she listens to this, she's like, oh, girls.
Oh, girl. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just trying to do a little bit of both or everything at once here. Oh my gosh, where'd it go?
I can hear Sam chiming in a little bit in the background, her little bubbles.
Yes, her like, she started cooing just like this last week, and it's the cutest thing ever, but it's also just like,
so cute. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Can you?
She just wants to be on the podcast. She wants to hang out with the girls.
Exactly. Yeah. She's like, mother. Yeah.
So the card that I pulled for H is the Page of Ariel. I'll turn it right away here after I have an extra hand. Reliable, clever, educated, and balanced. There's an excellent opportunity that'll be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. So as a situation, an excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Educational interests should be pursued and scholarships are likely. Advice that you can count on and solid solutions to your concerns will be offered. You may adopt a new interest or passion. Time to get to work. For the people in your life here, including yourself, a youth that loves to learn and enjoys academic challenges, someone who is happy to be alive and can see endless possibilities, reliable, clever, insightful, balanced. So in your question, what I'm getting is it's definitely more about the work than about the relationship. So when it comes to finance, there is going to be an opportunity coming, but I see this as there's more education or training that's involved first. And then yes, lots of better finances are on their way. So yeah, the additional meanings are getting more education or training, ending procrastination, pursuing a new challenge. So nothing negative about a relationship, but just more focus into where if you do want better finances, it's time to put more training in.
Yeah.
That's a really positive reading.
Yeah.
My nosy ass is like, I have to pull one. I'm so sorry. I have to. I'm like, do it. Like, don't. Okay. So I got the Lovers card.
Oh, see, there you go.
There you go. Embrace true love and deep, intimate friendships. Make the choices from the heart, vibrant health, or recovery from an illness. So I do think that, like, I feel that, like, the issue isn't a relationship necessarily, but I feel like whatever the strain is on your not financials, but like in that work zone is going to affect your relationships. And maybe that's the impact that you're seeing. It's not that the relationship isn't sturdy. It's just the stress of the external stuff is getting in the way. So I do feel like you have a support system in this person, and like that is something that you can lean on. But also like I would say go with your gut. If it feels good to change it up or to pursue something else, then you should, right? Like the whole body, fuck yeah. That's the call to action there. So yeah.
It sounds very passion driven.
That's
Like
like, oh yeah.
passion for love and career and like the scholarly aspect of
Yeah.
it. Like it's a very
Yeah.
like your heart element to it.
Exactly. And like this person is so brilliant. Like she can do anything. But also
Yeah.
move to Ireland.
Well,
Come here.
like that's why we're just like, I want her to come over
I know. So I'm
here.
like, I need to be in on this. I'm like, I know, but I love her too much.
You're like, no, you come to me.
Weird. This card's just called Ireland that I pulled. That's so weird.
No. Oh, is that real?
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's the Page of Pentacles, so it's a little bit of adventure in there. So,
you got me good though. I was just like, you're
What?
kidding.
Chances of that.
just moved to Ireland? What? It's so weirdly specific.
Exactly that. That's so funny.
That
Oh, very
was so
good.
really just like
Good.
that in the what?
Exactly. No kidding. Right. Okay. Anything else for H, or we move on to next?
No, she pulled her. You did pull a card though, didn't you?
No, I was just
Oh,
I was gonna say, like, did you? Where's
I was just being an idiot.
cute idiot?
I
Okay.
do have questions.
Yeah, go ahead, girl.
Okay, so these are in order and how I got them. So I
Okay.
know who this person is, and I'm actually very close to her. So,
Okay.
and she's very close to my heart. So,
Okay.
hard to read for yourself, and it's also read to hard to, I can't even say it. It's hard to read for close friends. So okay, here's the question. This is from G. Okay, so what should I prioritize right now? Everything seems urgent.
oh, that's a really good question.
Interesting.
What should I prioritize right now? Everything seems urgent. And you know what? Life can pile up on us. It's completely normal to feel pulled in a million directions. And I'm so glad she asked this because, the cards can really help bring us some clarity and remind us where our energy is best spent. So let's see what we got.
The card that shot my deck for her is the Seven of Raphael. It's time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detox. But I want to take a deeper look in here to be like, well, what is where should she be taking action first? So you may feel the situation is too complicated, but further research will reveal the right course of action. Intuition provides useful guidance on how to sort through the possible choices. You need to listen to your inner voice. Don't be lulled into daydreams. Get clear on what you want and take action without looking back. If you're drawn to, sorry, I'm going to show the card at the same time. If you're drawn to a particular bucket on this card, I'm just going to.
So there's red, green, yellow, blue, purple.
It's the
And
colors of the rainbow. You can kind of see they're like,
so they're all the chakra color. So if you were to go to a different, or oh my goodness, Sammy.
okay, if you're drawn to it, it's okay. Go ahead.
Color here on the bucket, you know what I mean? That each color will hold meaning and guidance in making your choices. So say you chose like your heart chakra, like the green one. Or it was like your sacral one. Like go with what the color is first, and then that will diagnose, that will confirm where you need to start.
Mm-hmm.
Additional meanings are unrealistic expectations, meaning you can't do everything all at once. Everything does seem urgent, but you can't do everything at once. Procrastination, confusion, indulging in excesses, and a need for detox. So I definitely, the big feeling that I got from here is you need to pull yourself back and think in your body, what is actually the most urgent? What has to be done in the next 5 minutes? What could wait for 5 minutes?
Yeah. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Reprioritize like a body feeling as well too. And I know I do know this person very well, and she is very tapped into her own intuition.
Okay.
So I'm as well. Yeah, give her clarity. Yeah.
I like when I was looking at your card, Brittany, like I kind of was like channeling it. And I felt like my crown and like I got like it almost felt like a shooting like through my crown was what I was thinking like, oh, like yellow for sure. So I wrote down yellow. And I don't know if she's gonna resonate with that, but it did feel like I'm like, I don't know, it felt like out of control.
Yellow.
That's how I felt like, oh my God, like what is I don't know. Just felt like it was like, so I don't know what that means for anybody, but that's what I felt anyways.
We'll put it out there and see what happens.
Exactly. Hopefully, G. I did
Yellow.
pull cards.
Tough. I mean, too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, seriously. But then I was like, but yellow. I don't know, but yellow's not aligned. That's why I was like, why am I? But it was like literally like it was like so. It was like crown. And what's yellow? Yellow is your. Is it sacral or is that your
I
was
want to say yellow is
Are you talking about chakra?
uh where's yellow? Is that your no
Yellow is solar plexus.
solar
So
plexus? I was like, isn't that? I'm like, yeah,
not sacral.
your
It's
abdomen. That's like near your diaphragm, kind of, and that's like a
yeah.
confidence.
So that's what I thought. I'm like here. I'm like okay, gut, and then it was like head. I was like, I don't know. Anyways,
maybe there's
but I
something
wrote
to
yeah.
sacral as well as her crown, though.
Totally, exactly. It could be, I don't know. Like I said, I always say if I feel it, I say it. So there you go. That's what I
Oh,
felt. It was like mad. Okay, and then I don't know where my readings are going today, but they're clearly all lovey-dovey. I've got the Two of Cups. So there's that, emotional again. Falling in love or the resurgence of a romantic relationship, forgiveness and the ending of challenges, exchanging gifts, don't give up on the people you love. And like, I know I kind of like this just feels like a fair exchange. And it's like this could be like an offer of help. It could be an acceptance of help, but it could be like, I don't know. It just feels like my world's going crazy. Can I hold on to you for a minute so I don't float away? And like that person might need that too. Do you know what I mean? So I just feel like it's like you can ask for that sort of like support and you're going to get it back. It's just like to maintain. Actually, I love the fact that the house is in there because I feel like you need to be a little bit more rooted right now. And like that's part of it is like I just need like something sturdy near me that I can be like, this is what we're doing, and then we can forward.
I
So
like that.
That
that's
makes
my
sense. A lot of grounding energy as well there too.
totally. And like my feet actually were like really itchy there too. Like usually when like my palms are itchy, I'm like, I want my hands on my feet, or like my the palms of my feet, the soles of my feet. I was like, what are my palms? My soles of my feet were like really itchy. I'm like, oh, they want to be like digging in the dirt. So yeah, I need some dirt. You need some dirt, girl. Go touch grass.
Yeah.
Amazing. She's such a nature like cottage. Like she like the water is so healing for her. So cups is
Perfect.
dominating water. So I think that's a good message right there. So thank you
Perfect.
guys.
Glad to hear it. Very good.
I love it.
Perfect. Rick, did you want to go again?
Sure. Yeah, I'll do my next question here. What do I need to hear right now in terms of, I'm trying to like summarize this for her. In terms of, hold on. In terms of guidance of stress with school, stress with like timing of everything, going forward with her business transition. Yeah, what does she need to hear
A
about?
lot of moving pieces, eh? A lot of things at stake.
Yes, yes,
It's like not a general reading, it sounds like, but like there's a lot happening in this person's life, it sounds like.
all at once. And obviously that's kind of a theme here, but
It seems to be what? We're all
yeah.
going crazy? Yeah.
You guys kind of called that too. That's like fascinating. So a card kind of like as I just sort of picked up the deck, it was shuffled. Like I shuffled after the last reading. One kind of slid out a little bit. So can I make like a quick comment on this? Because I think like this card is so perfect. It's called
Wow.
Slowing Down. Okay. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So I know we sort of talked about Pentacles already, but it's very rooted, very earthy. It's ruled by it's the suit of Earth. So it's very Capricorn energy, very Tauresian energy. The Knight is the protector. So this card is called Slowing Down in my deck. This is all about being patient, this is way easier said than done for sure. It's also about being honest. So being honest with yourself, being honest with those around you, most importantly with yourself though, first and foremost. There's also an element of skill with this card as well too. It's like not an accident that this card kind of came out. Like you have a bit of a responsibility around these things, but you also have about like a bit of a mastery about these things too. Like you're probably like this person, she's or he is probably or they are probably better than they think they are at these things. Like there is an element of skill there already inherent into it. And then like on top of that, the mastery and the practice and the expertise, like they're quite adept more than they think they are.
Mhm.
However, now it's a time for sort of like a bit of hard work, a bit of responsibility for sure, but also letting go of expectations you had about yourself or other people in the direct situation as well too. Oh, this person was, promising me this or supposed to do this or it was supposed to look like or feel like or be like this. These are things to try to just for now, try really hard to sort of slow down, ease into it or ease out of it if we need to. But really here, the key is patience. And also, you probably have it more than you think you have it.
Mhm.
So,
No,
confidence
so
there.
good. No,
Knowing
that's
readings about, yeah.
yeah. I I was like, do I do a tarot or what? I did do my spirit animal, and I was like, because I knew that you'd be doing the tarot. I was like, I'm gonna try this one, and I got the deer. So very interesting that it's another earth energy. Loving, intuitive, graceful, the mother. The deer represents this feminine aspects of earth energy. The energy is available to all creatures, regardless of gender, but is especially potent in new parents. During the first few days, they are fully present, nurturing, and calm. Their inner beauty radiates a sense of grace, calms the room. Anyways, their inner beauty radiates and a sense of grace calms her. A deer personality affects others in this way, drawing them toward a quiet tenderness. The deer card may appear when a birth or celebration of new life draws near, or when a situation calls for absolute gentleness and compassion. So when you're in balance, you're receptive, compassionate, and nurturing. When you're out of balance, you're concerned and protective to bring into balance nature and children. So again, it's like about grounding, and I totally agree with you. Just like connect a little bit, just take a minute. But
Oh,
Like
God,
floating
no.
off the earth right now. Like I feel like we're just like floating away from the planet. Like we all need to like ground.
literally, yeah, absolutely.
That's
Like,
so funny. Like again, because you guys don't know who this question's about. Like it's just so funny. The dead on, or I'm just like,
I love
Oh
it.
yeah.
That makes me so happy.
Yeah, I hope they get something from it because that like that's a lot of things all at once. That's all the things.
Totally, exactly.
right?
Like when there's so much happening, like, oh my God. I was gonna say for those who have already heard their readings, reach out to us, let us know what you think. Because I usually save it for the end, and not everybody makes it to the end because they're like, I got mine answered, I'm out of here. So if you've heard yours so far, please reach out or just like send us a DM or just email or whatever. We'd love to hear our feedback. We love feedback. So however,
Well,
that would be
if
okay.
we, if with the feeling so strong, we want to know if we were, you know, if we did connect with the part that either was what your question was about, or if it opened your eyes to something else. You're like, oh,
Exactly, right? Yeah. Should I pull one of mine?
wait,
Or not pull one
Yeah.
of mine. I should read one of mine. Okay, so this one is from SA, and the question is, will I get the promotion at work I'm waiting for before the end of the year?
ooh,
Ooh.
oh, girl, I
Mhm.
hope so.
I don't know if it is. Jill, did you want to go with Brittany? I don't know. It's like,
Yeah.
Okay. Do it.
like if you're
Let's
watching,
tag team it. Let's see what comes
do
up.
it,
So
dude.
for the end of the year, let's see. It's just the end of July here now, so lots of time.
Yeah.
Okay. Really interesting card. I don't see this card like a hell of a lot to be honest, but it's called Totality. This is the Five of Wands. Wands is dominated by fire. This is that Leo energy. We're headed into no, we're in Leo season now. I don't even know what day it is. So we're
Okay.
officially in Leo season, I think. And we're looking at the another five. Interesting. We've seen a five already today as well. This card is called Totality. To be honest, I don't really know what that means. So this card for you, we're going to customize it. This is about a bit of competition.
Mhm.
Okay. So this is a little bit of like fight for your right to party. This is, I think this card is saying for you, whatever you need to do to stand out, this is an excellent time to be doing that. So make yourself known, get your name out there, really like be in the face of whoever is, doing your promotion, whatever that looks like. Just remind them that this is a priority item because it for them it might be, one of a thousand things that they're doing right now, and it just may have gotten reprioritized or pushed to the side, or oh, I'll do that tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow. Oh, now it's the weekend. So really making sure that you're getting your voice heard is really important. This card
Mhm.
sometimes also feels like right on theme with today in general, that there's a lot of things happening at once, a lot of things in the air. but one step at a time, and giving each step your full attention is going to be really helpful here too. There's a sense the competition here that this card is often representing can also be a competition almost with yourself. So it's kind of like you're betting yourself, ooh, I bet I can get a promotion by the end of the year. So like keep going. Like that's a fun competition to have. But I would say with this card, just make your voice heard, make yourself known, put yourself back on the priority list, and like just get it out there. And there's a lot of, again, that Leo energy, that push. It has a lot of ambition and highly motivated. And I think that this person has that in them. Like they're a highly motivated individual. So use that to your advantage here. That's what I got.
Love it. Love it.
So funny. So I'm one-handed right now because of the baby. And so the card I was shuffling, I was like, come on, I need something, come on. And then finally a card had come out, which was totally fun. Like, I love it. I was super excited to say it. And then I went to my book so I could open the page. It opened exactly to the page of my card. So I didn't even have to.
Ooh, strong message.
It's strong. It's strong. And it's whenever I think of success, if I'm going to connect it with a color, I always think of green because green is money. Green then is success. So I have the 9 of Raphael in this beautiful green color, if you can see.
Gorgeous.
And make a wish. Dreams become reality, a joyful time in life. So it's now your hopes and dreams become a reality. Financial and material gratification flows to you as a reward for all your hard work. Worries fade, fears dissolve, life is magical. Beauty and happiness are yours. Life feels joyful, and there is some opportunity to kick back and have some fun. Some dreams are coming true, simple pleasures of life, contentment, sensuality, and loyalty. So I would say, yeah, you're gonna get it.
Now,
Yeah,
I feel called to say though that like when we do these readings, your free will kicks in. So you've gotten a really positive reading essay, very positive. However, this is not the time to let off the gas. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like you have to continue working hard. You have to continue, like Jill said, putting yourself out there and making yourself known. Because that's part of it is like if you choose to not meet your own expectations, well, then this reading will change tomorrow. It changes in the hour, you know? So I think I always have to say, like, you have free will. What?
Good.
As of right now, it's in your bag.
I thought Brittany was like, you're talking, can you bring it down a bit? I was like, what am I yelling?
Yeah, Jeff.
Stop talking so loud. I truly am like, sorry. But no, like I was just like, oh gosh, because I'm like, oh, this is great. Like if it were me getting this advice, I'd be like, great, it's gonna come to me anyways. What's for you won't pass you, but don't give up.
But you shouldn't change what you are currently doing because what you're currently doing is getting you to the end.
Exactly. Exactly. So keep doing what you're doing. Foot on the pedal, steady going. Love it. Good.
Love it.
Love
it. I hope you get it though.
Yeah. I hope you get it too. Girl or man or SA, whatever we're calling you. Just
not a promotion. It would be very interesting to see what good is going to be happening. If it wasn't for some reason that promotion, what stepped in and set instead? That's just as
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Lovely. Okay. Hold on. We go back to you, Jill. Did you want to do one of your clients or one of the other ones you know?
Let's do someone I know first because I think that would be super fun. So, okay, this is the second, so I'm going chronological. So G was the first person. The second person is C. So is now a good time to open my marriage?
Ooh. Oh, shit. I got like a spicy feeling in my body, just like, ooh.
Interesting. So I do know this person very well. So I don't want to jump in here with my bias. So
don't worry, that's all good.
Okay. No, I love it. All right. Here's she's getting Sam was a bit jumpy today when I do the card.
Okay. I got my card. Is that okay, Brittany? Can I go? You good?
Yes.
Okay. So I've got, I don't even know what card this would be. It might be the seven of Earth. What's the Earth sign again? Is that
Capricorn?
Pentacles?
Pentacles. Yeah, I was like, I don't know. Okay, so seeds well planted, efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future, the need for patience, a time for resting and planning for the future, unnecessary worry. So like obviously that is what it says, but what I'm feeling from that is like the attention needs to be like on your craft that you've already made so beautiful. So I'm not saying, again, this is free will. You can decide to do what you want to do, but this is telling me to like wait and like work on what you have right now before you start nurturing a new plant. In that sense. Of course, I don't know anything. That's just what I feel. That's what they say.
I feel different.
Okay.
Mine, mine right away when I saw it, I was like, oh. So with okay, I'm just gonna dive in. So I have the page of Michael. So an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed, review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So what first came to mind is if you choose to do this and open your marriage, make sure that your communication is crystal clear.
Yeah, that's fair.
Whether that means bringing a contract together with you and your spouse being like, yeah, of course, let's do this. But here are the rules that both of us need to go by so that way neither of us feel hurt
Yeah.
because that can be a big deal. So that's what I first saw when I got my card here. As I'm reading it, an exciting new challenge is coming. Life brings you something unexpected, but don't worry, you have what it takes to proceed successfully. Your intellect and ability to discern the truth are the only tools you need.
Mhm.
Don't hesitate to do the research or ask for assistance from those with the right expertise. Maybe that's also talking to someone who has already been in an open relationship for X amount of time. Um, Talking to people that are polyamorous, like lots of different
Of course,
people
yeah.
have talked to find out what worked for them, what didn't, what their advice would be for you going forward. Um, Going around as a person, it could be you or someone around you, a student of life who is continually learning something new, someone who relies on logic and reason to make their decisions.
Mhm.
Truthful, balanced, insightful, and sometimes unpredictable. So, additional meanings are communicating your plans, important documents, and then there's also a temporary delay. So, maybe don't jump just yet.
Yeah.
Let's walk it through, go through everything. It
Yeah.
doesn't it can still be fun. Of course, it can still be
Right.
fun. That's the whole point about introducing somebody else into your circle is like you're having fun. It's great, but
Yeah.
you can make the rules first and then you can play happily.
Yeah. And I think, our cards are obviously different in that term, but like looking at what my descriptor is, again, it's like efforts or investments that we rewarded in the future, the need for patience, a time for resting and planning, right?
Yeah.
So I think you're right. It's like you just have to take your time. Like I said, it's like I think we're worried about like what will look like when it's done, but like that's one step at a time. Let's make sure like this is solid, that's solid, that's solid. And I think that's kind of where that nurturing comes back. It's like there's a few things that we have to tidy up first before we do that. And it may not be, I'm not saying that you're going to not do this. I just feel like it is like you have to make sure that this is maintained and you're right in like a good strong communicational force before you open this, right? Because I guess I'm not I'm like I guess how well do you want to leave this relationship and will it like all that I guess that's where the worry comes in. It's like will it damage the relationship? Well, you got some stuff to do. You got some
Yes.
stuff to
There's lots of questions maybe that you haven't
do. Yeah.
decided to go to ask either yourself or your partner yet, maybe out of fear, maybe
Yeah.
because you're asking, is it a good time to open up? Um, And really, that's got to come right down to what your heart is ready. If your heart is ready, if you and your partner both feel that there's an amazing level of trust between you both, and you both can always come back to each other, then yeah,
That's fine.
go.
Yeah. Exactly.
You
Yeah.
have to listen to your gut. You have to have all that communication open. And you know what? One thing that just popped in my head is even though, say you've finished your contract, you've asked all the questions, and everything feels good, they can always be revised, and they can always be torn.
Like nothing's permanent in this world. So
So
yeah.
yeah, just start there though. No need to rush into it, but just start asking questions.
Yeah. Exactly.
Great answers, especially to such a deeply personal question, but also like a really big question too, right? Like this is
Totally.
very impactful for not just the individuals, but for the couple as well too. And I think, Brittany, what you said, like this person is a student of life, big time, and they will make it their goal to figure it out, be analytical about it, and like they're not going to rush into something either.
Good.
So I think
Yeah.
like really cool messages that you guys both had, like I think
Very
were
good.
very on point here and hopefully helpful as well too.
Very good. I hope so. I do hope that they find it helpful. And obviously, like I said, it's like
You'll know before we do, so.
exactly exciting times, I'd say. Yeah. Perfect. All right. Freddie, do you want to go?
I do. I only have one more.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I'm struggling right now. I'm struggling with all areas of life, relationship, kids, finances. Should I go back to work earlier than I had planned?
Hmm.
A lot of balls in the air right now. A
Yeah,
lot of juggling
seriously.
things.
Yeah, right?
That's a lot. I think we all just need a collective vacation.
Totally. Like things are so hard. Like Brittany, we kind of mentioned like Chat GPT earlier, and like there are moments where I'm like, I cannot even think for myself that I just need something to tell me what to do. And like
Yeah.
I think like going to something like that, I'm like, I've literally had to ask a fucking AI, what the hell am I doing? I mean, so that's just my first indication, like, oh, like it's like
But you know,
when your brain
do
can't
that,
think
it
anymore.
brought out like the most perfect, it made so much sense. I was like, yeah, thank you for knowing what I needed to try to say, but I couldn't figure out how to say it.
Yeah.
And I think like tarot and oracle is really helpful for that too, because the symbolism in the card, like it's just a piece of cardboard, like, like there's nothing inherently magical about it, but it gives us the language and the vocabulary to sort of sort out all the in our brains.
Yeah.
All right,
Literally.
question one more time.
Say the question one more time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um, I am struggling right now. I'm struggling with my relationship, kids, finances. Um, sh should I go back to work earlier than I had planned? So more so just like, what the hell do I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jess, do you have a card?
Yes, I do. I have balance. Blending the ideas with others with your own to create something extraordinary, successful compromise, the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. Now, like it does feel like a mind fuck right now though, because when I was kind of like channeling into this energy, I was like, it doesn't feel right to like go back to work and like because only now hear me out because it doesn't feel like okay if I were to start work tomorrow then I'm worried about childcare. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like it's one thing or the other. So it does feel like okay if I need to go back for financial reasons, then I need to go back to make sure I'm bringing home a paycheck. And in what capacity can I do that without going it all to childcare? Do you know what I mean? Like I know that there's a lot of things to pick right now, but that's where I'm like I think you can kind of do a little bit, but not all at once. It's kind of like, okay, let's do a little bit and then we can do a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? So that's where I'm feeling like if we go back to work, I feel like that's going to throw you way off kilter.
Mhm.
And just of that like lack of control. If we don't have control now, I don't think giving it away. I think we'd be giving more away if we go in with both feet at this point. But I mean, I think that's where, again, if relationship, if there's things that are struggling and work is going to resolve that, or you feel it might, then we need to have we need to communicate. We need to chat about what this. I mean, because this could come down to not necessarily postpartum. I have no idea, obviously, who this person is or what point this is at, but it does feel like if there's something that you need from your partner that isn't being met in terms of finances or joint finances or that spousal support or any of that, then it's a bigger conversation than just for you to decide. It sounds like you as a household might need to decide.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good
Yeah.
answer.
Thank you.
It's very well rounded.
Yeah. Thank you. Balance. It was balance. Yeah.
You might even say.
Exactly.
I
One could
think
say.
It's
it
well
kind
back.
of to my card as well too. So
Okay.
this one, okay, so there's no good or bad cards in the deck.
Yeah.
They're all inherently neutral, but this is my favorite card in the deck. This is my personal favorite card. This is the Eight of Pentacles. We're seeing this is like what our third or fourth, fifth maybe pentacle we've seen in
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
so again, pentacles, that's rooted in earth. That's the grounded feeling. It's also very much about tangible stuff. Like again, it's the Capricorn energy. So think like, yeah, tangible time, money, energy, assets, just like stuff. We are looking at the eight. So this is more towards the end of a cycle, but there's still 9 and 10 to go. There's still more there. Okay. This card is called Ordinariness. I like that, but this card is actually more, I think, for you about like a commitment or a talent. There's also an element of craftsmanship here too. This person, so I'm going to speak right to you. You did answer or ask a yes or no question. 8 is generally a yes, but there's a massive caveat, which is yes, if you're willing to do a huge lift. It's going to, like Jessica said, like it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of effort. So it's not even like a yeah, it'll all fall into place because maybe it will for sure, but there's going to be a massive lift that comes with that and a lot of hard work. If
Yeah.
we're looking at the Eight of Pentacles from just a yes no standpoint, which I generally don't like to do because I think there's so much more in the card as well. But just at a yes no, sure, but it's going to be really, really hard.
It'd be really, really hard. Totally feel that.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you can't do it. It just means like there's a bit of extra effort there. There's going to be a bit of craftsmanship. There's going to be a bit of expertise. Like there's a bit of a lift here.
Yeah.
Okay. This card is also, and the reason why it's one of my favorite cards is because there's a really beautiful element of gratitude in this as well too. Not to be like, it's a hard time. Be grateful. Like, yay, at least it's not raining. Like, no, we don't need that because like it's hard enough as it is. We don't need to like yay the boo things. But
Yeah.
this is really like where can we again like slow down, right? Like maybe this is like a postpartum situation, or maybe this is just a moment of pause or whatever this is for you. But this is the moment just to take it all in. You've planted the garden. The garden is now coming into bloom. Like the trees in the card are quite literally like cherry blossoms, like they're blossoming, they're blooming. So take the
Mhm.
moment to walk amongst your garden, really enjoy everything as it's coming to fruition. It's not quite ready yet, but it is just starting. You're facing a time now where it feels maybe a little bit more difficult to do that, but there can be moments of this sort of walk amongst the trees in the quiet reflection if needed, right? So again, we see a little bit of both in this card, but I do generally think this card, like for me, I like seeing this as a good omen because it gives us a moment to just pause, reflect, and just like take stock of what's going on. And also giving yourself a break and just gratitude for everything that you've done for yourself as well, too. Like the garden didn't get planted by accident. So there's, this is your
Yeah.
garden.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Totally agree.
Thanks
Totally
for
think that's great.
that's awesome. Thank you again for answering all my little questions there.
Sure. I had to like write down something that you said, Jill. Don't yay the boo things.
Yeah, I was like, what?
That's monumental. That's
I also
absolutely because you're
wanted what you
so right.
stuck it in the bucket, and I was like,
Stuck it in the fucking bucket. Exactly. Yeah. You're
You
quotable,
know,
girl. I literally wrote it down. I have my like list of what we're doing today. Don't yay the boo things. Like that's just like, yeah. Why would I? Yes.
are we
Yes.
modern
put it on a
philosophers?
t-shirt. Put it on a
Yeah,
t-shirt.
girl. Hello, Plato. Is that you?
Yeah. Also, does that mean we should probably start some merch? Let's do some merch, and that should
Brittany's,
be
Brittany's mad for this merch idea. And I'm like,
I just want
okay.
merch.
I know me
Don't you
too.
want, like a cute little
Science
like
water bottles,
Water
guys.
bottles, gigantic
Right.
baby-sized water bottles,
We're leaders.
4 liters of water.
right? And like think of like a cute ass sticker that you could put on there. Say that was a reusable bottle. You could put like don't yay the
I,
boo thing.
I could get on board with stickers. Okay. We have lots to do, ladies. We've got lots to do.
Okay, sorry. We'll have
Okay.
a merch meeting, a collaboration meeting later.
We'll have a collab later, you betcha. Okay, so I know Jill, you've got quite a few left. I've got 2 left on my end. Where should we go? What should we do?
So after me, what did we do after me last
I have
time?
no idea. I think I did one of ours, but it's up to you. Whatever works.
Yeah, I have a couple here. I have one. Again, I know this person. So,
Yep. Okay, go ahead.
Gail. So, M says, will my path become a bit more obvious before the end of the year? Feels murky and stagnant. Will my path become a bit more obvious before the end of the year? Feels murky and stagnant.
I like that. That's a good question.
Yeah, and I know who this person is, and I know what she's talking about for for the most part. But
Can
yeah,
confirm. Okay, good. I love that. Okay. All right. So let's see here. I got, okay, the Queen of Pentacles. Is it swords? I can't even like my brain's off today. The Queen of Swords. So I don't know if you can see that. So again, this is like a beautiful, like the wind, all the things, ever flowing. Um, Brilliant, experienced, humorous, judgmental, releasing situations or people that no longer serve you. Seeing the humor in difficult situations, focusing on career, divorced or unmarried individuals. It's like its own sentence, not the same. So what I always feel with this card is like this is like a badass motherfucker who has a path and is like, I have decided that this is what I'm doing. And it's like, um, it's funny because she's obviously like this is like the queen of like the butterflies. Let's say she's sitting in a butterfly throne and that. So like she's well accustomed to change. But I think one thing that I have to note is like she's holding the sword with a butterfly on it. It is a change. So whatever's happening here, like I just got like goosebumps to confirm. So like she needs to like maybe not change her like idea of what she wants to do right now, but like she needs to be like firm and being like, I'm gonna do this now. And like maybe that is like the opposite of what she, you know what I mean? Like I guess depending on where her murkiness is, it's like, okay, I think this is murky because it's not supposed to suit you right now. So I feel like this is the area that we need to focus on. I don't know. I always feel nervous when Brittany's reading after me because I'm like, oh God, she's gonna be like, and I'm gonna contradict you.
Oh my, was one time.
Actually, it's so different. But that's
Em hears that. I really hope Em hears that because like that is very on point for what I think the situation
okay,
is.
very good. Because it does, like I said, I feel like this person is like, and I've decided that because it wasn't making sense, I'm gonna do this. Like that's truly what it feels like. It's like it's too fucking murky, it's too confusing, and it's not worth my time. So I'm gonna do that. Sorry. Okay.
Yep.
I'm getting fired up. You can tell. Fired up.
Bam! Just listen to me. Oh, sorry. Again. Good.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Brittany. What did you do?
Okay. So mine actually was very much like yours, Jessica.
What?
Be
No.
scared. I have an epiphany card. Joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. So as you said that her year, sorry, I forget how you phrased the question, but like this year is just looking like weird and murky and she just can't find the light. Whereas I see like the light is coming. She's going to get it through meditation. She just has to go inwards and think, hey, what's supposed to happen? What's going on? Where is my light path? And you almost have to ask your guides to tell you, like, it'll be the first thing that pops in your head and you be open to that first thing and then it just happens.
Yeah.
That's a weird way of explaining things. I didn't do that very well.
That makes a lot of sense because our brains will talk our intuition out of what it's telling us.
Yeah, exactly. Ego. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This card signals that you are on a quest to discover your true self. Meditation and quiet time provide great insight to the nature of your own heart and your life purpose. This is not a time of loneliness, but of inner joy and exploring your divine light within. You may find a mentor who magically shows up at the right moment. It could also be that it's time for you to share your own spiritual journey with others who are seeking a mentor. Additional meanings are consider life's mysteries, spend quiet time alone, be a light to others, heed your own counsel, wise advice is coming your way. So the way it's phrased, be a light to others, because of her trying to find her path with it being murky and everything, maybe she's actually the light and she hasn't really looked in yet. Like maybe murky is because you have to look inward first because you are the light. I don't know.
I feel like that would resonate because she does have a guiding light. I think part of it is what you said, like the ego, the brain will talk us out of it. And it's like the meditation, the reflection, like just getting clarity around it will help remove some of the stagnant energy, the murkiness and the brain fog and the just
yeah, exactly. You know, one thing that was taught to me years ago and a way to practice intuition, I'm going with the gut or whatever, is like getting a blank piece of paper and writing down the first 10 things that come to mind. And you can't question it, just write it down. And then review it and be like, I wonder why I said that. And like, there'll be possible things that have to do with your exact situation.
It'd be good for like processing, being like, okay, I'm focusing on this and not like skipping ahead. Like, that's what I'm focusing on.
Especially if those 10 things and then you go line by line being like, what's the first thing that pops in your head when you read that word?
I do like feel for this person, like this like whole like meditation and like that spending quiet time together. I don't know if it's accessible very much for her. I don't know if that feels right. Like I don't feel like she has like a walking path or anything that she like goes to, but I got like the call. I'm so lame. I know, guys. I know it's so lame. But I
Mhm.
feel like she's like a patio with like plants on it, or like somewhere like it's got some like a little bit of a green space or like something like that. And I truly like feel her like sitting on like her patio or like the door open and like she can feel the breeze on her face and like through basically through her ears. And I like, can feel like the calm of like the traffic and like the birds and like just life happening. And I feel like that's gonna where she can find a nice
Oh,
so it's like
cool.
less of like the I need to meditate in this formal thing. And it's like I just need to like literally just find a minute to myself and doesn't matter where it is. But that's what I was like, I feel like she's gonna do that. That might work best for her.
That's a
Okay.
really good action item. That's like a very tangible thing that she
Good.
can
Okay.
just sort of,
Just set
and it's
aside.
very astute, by the way. That's very on point with we are in a similar area, and that's very much her situation. So I hope
Very
she's
good.
listening.
Very good. I hope so. I was like, I literally always feel like a crazy person. I'm like, I don't know where you live or what you do, but if you don't have grass, you might have a patio or like
Well,
a
that's
balcony or something that you can sit on.
go into the soil of a plant that you have and
Exactly.
just
Literally, just touch the roots of a plant and that will help you. Okay, perfect. Okay, so that was for M. Awesome. Thank you for your question, M. Okay, I'll read one of ours. Okay, so this one is from WO, and the question is wisdom about navigating the fear of coming out of the spiritual closet and putting myself out there. Okay, I love this. I really
Ooh.
love this. So, yeah, wisdom about navigating the fear of coming out of the spiritual closet and putting myself out there. I like adore this. I adore this question. And I think it's kind of like, come here, my friend. Like,
I don't know who you are. Let's get you on the podcast. Let's
let's get
talk
your
it.
let's chat. We'll chat it out, girl or boy. I don't know. WO. Oh, that's like what a like a fantastic and scary time.
We've all been there.
All been there, and like I feel like yeah, it's hard. It's hard to come out. I think we talked about this on one of our podcasts with you, Jill, as well. Like when we like first decided to like say crazy things on the internet, it was like I've my friend groups have changed and this and that and the other thing. It's like I don't know. It's just it's hard to like embrace that side openly. So commend you on your question. And
That's
yeah,
big
You are
question, big
welcome.
questions right now.
seriously, yeah. And that's actually a really like a different question than we've ever been asked, I feel like as well. So
Love it.
yeah.
Okay. And what? Ooh. Oh, okay. I've got one. I have the Six of Michael. It's the light at the end of the tunnel here. So it's like a giant ship heading out of dark water. So it's like finding your light. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. But I'm just gonna see here what that all would mean. It says you're on your way to happier times. The situation that had you feeling stressed and worried is now behind you. A new day is dawning with sunny skies on the horizon. Embrace the changes and leave the past behind. You can now breathe a sign of relief and begin to make new plans. Don't be afraid to ask for help in implementing the changes you desire. So, seeing things more objectively, becoming more positive, relocation or travel. So, I definitely like going to your question, WO. Um, it's sorry, Jessica, could you repeat the question so I get
Yeah, of
this right?
course I can. Yeah, so wisdom about navigating the fear of coming out of the spiritual closet and putting myself out there.
Okay. So then with this card, it's like the clouds that are surrounding the ship and like the darkness is the closet. And as long as you open the door, the light's coming in and all's going to be good. Like you just need to open the door.
Totally agree.
Yes.
It feels like like literally a weight off the shoulders, like a relief.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh,
Totally.
part of me is like, again, like not like thinking, but kind of like feeling from this. I haven't pulled a card or anything, but it's like, again, that fear of judgment from our like friends around us. And I feel like people don't have to like, once the door is open, doesn't mean that you're in there right away, right? It's like you can sprinkle it into your life because
Yeah.
it means something to you, right? And people
Yeah.
are going to accept you or not that's on them, right? We can't control what other people are going to do and react to. But I mean, if you start sprinkling magic into your life and, doing your tarot, if you want to buy a deck or, like I feel like, or whatever it happens to be, right? If it's just a little bit more of like, and I love that your initials are WO because I'm like a little bit more woo woo. I love it. Just like embrace that. I mean, I think, but again, it's baby steps, right? Everybody starts somewhere. Everybody starts somewhere.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah.
love
Did
it.
you want to pull a card, Jill? I wasn't sure if you were.
I'll pull a quick one here for
Sure.
sure. Oh, that's funny. We've already kind of seen this card already.
Oh,
I
yeah.
pulled this as an example.
Yeah, last time. Yeah.
Yeah, just for
Write
funsies.
it down as the Ireland card.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, maybe you should move to Ireland, WO. Take what you will from that. No, this is the Knight of Pentacles here. So again, another Pentacles, like sensing a theme.
Yeah.
I'm very psychic. But really here that grounded earth energy as well too. So grounding yourself before you do anything. The
Yeah.
Page of Pentacles. The page is all about the sort of youthful energy. It's like the rebellious teen. So it's like
Mhm.
you might be feeling a pull to do it, and it's very much like marching to the beat of your own drum here. So this is very much about like living your truth, living how you feel aligned, and not being, not having to hide it or be shy about it or be fearful of, what if, right? This is not, oh, what if? This is, yeah, but like, what if?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Then
Yeah.
what?
every single situation is different. Every single person is different. Every family is different. So there's no blanket statement on this, but what I have noticed with myself and my clients, so just anecdotally,
Mm.
many people who you wouldn't even expect to be supportive or understand find it quite whimsical.
Yeah.
Even if
Yeah.
they don't understand, often you will be met with curiosity.
Yeah.
Again, not all the time. Be cautious and be careful and be, smart about who you choose to share this with, of course. And you don't owe your energy to everybody,
Mhm.
right? But here
Yeah.
we are seeing the trust. There's an element of trust here, and there's also an element of wonders unknown. The card is
Yeah.
called Adventure. I think right now this might be like a bit of an adventure for you. It's calling to you. Trust yourself, trust your circle, and like live your honest truth here as well too. So
Yeah.
even
So
if there's an element of fear, it's very much like this card isn't leap of faith. I like to call this card step of faith. It's just taking the first little baby step out because succeeding or even failing, it doesn't even matter, but
Yeah.
taking the first baby step will give you confidence to continue your journey. So
exactly.
ride the adventure wave.
Yeah. You said grounding, and I think that's part of it. And I'm like, Brittany, do we have an episode on this? I don't know if we do. But I was like, how to live a magical life when this is kind of happening. Like you're right. Learn to ground,
Mhm.
learn to protect yourself. And
Key.
then you can slowly, again, like kind of figure out what that all means, I guess is part of it. Because you're right, like you don't owe your energy to anybody. And if you're feeling like a little bit more like connected to this energy, it is so important to protect it because that's where, again, if we have the faucet all the way on, then we feel like we're just like depleted and that, right? And you might feel that rush. And like I said, and then that crash. So it is like pace yourself. That's I go that step of faith, just one step at a time.
I like that, the faucet on all the way. Like,
Yeah,
we don't need that.
exactly. And maybe one day it will be open, but like just like a little bit. We're just gonna crack it a little bit. We're gonna start seeing some more. I hope that helps, WO. That's great.
Jessica, you said that we
Good
did
luck.
or not? I'm just looking for it right
I've
now.
got one
Did,
more. Yeah.
I
Sorry,
have
what
one more.
I
Yeah.
have
did,
one more.
Go
did we
ahead.
have an episode about the grounding in
I
the
have no idea, but I will
I was
look.
just
And if not,
like,
we'll do one. We'll definitely do one.
I think that'd
Um,
be awesome.
yeah. Like I have no idea. Literally, I'm like over the last 4 seasons, I have no freaking clue what we've done. I'm like, did we do that? I don't know. I'll do it again. Like, why not?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We definitely did it. Truly, yeah.
Oh my
Um,
God. Love it.
ladies, what I
Yes.
might do, I might pause this episode here. And then I think we got to do this in a two-parter. I truly think we do. Because we've
Yeah,
got like
We have 5 left, don't we?
five, 6 left. So I think
I
we
have
will like
one. Yeah, I've got one from like somebody I know, and then four from clients.
perfect.
Yeah.
Did you
5
did you
how many on your end, Jessica?
sorry? I've got one more left from ours. So
Six. So okay, let's do that in the next episode. So if you haven't heard your episode, your question is coming. You just need to stay tuned.
Stay tuned for the next episode.
That's where can
Okay.
they find us?
You guys can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Basic Banter for Witches. And again, thank you so much for Jill, like, to be here today and join us
She's
for these
come back
readings.
for part
She'll be
two,
back
so
for next part two. So
Yeah.
just so you know, but you guys can check her out on her Instagram at Jillagram. That's JILLIGRAMM or OttawaTarot.com. So,
amazing.
yay. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Thanks again for being a part of part one, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.